Living frugally doesn't mean sacrificing the quality of life. It's about being smart and finding different ways to make your budget work for you. So if you are new to this country or you're already in the UK and then finding ways to save some extra cash, then this video is for you. Watch it to the end. Hey lovelies, welcome again to my channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Shari. I talk about nursing and lifestyle in the UK. So if these are contents that you would love to see, kindly subscribe and join the awesome family. So to my returning subscribers, you guys already know that I love you so much. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about things we should consider as immigrants so you can save extra money. Because if you are looking for the top reasons why immigrants move to foreign countries such as the UK, the US, Australia, and so forth, money is definitely part of them. So if you are coming into the UK, you have to work strategically to be able to save a lot of money, because the system is in a way that everyone's hand is in your money. So if you are not strategic enough, or if you are not financially smart, at the end of the month you will be left with nothing. When you come to the UK, housing is a big issue, it's a big problem, and it's a big decision for you to make. So your choice of housing has to be financially beneficial to you. So what am I saying? When it comes to the UK, there are a whole range of housing systems. We all know that housing in the UK is expensive and it is paid on a monthly basis, not like back in our home countries where you pay for a year or two and then forget about it. So if you're a single person comes to the UK, it is advisable to go rent a room in a house rather than renting the entire house to yourself. Moreover, you are going to be spending most time at work than you do in the house anyway. So what's its use? So renting a room in the house is going to be beneficial to you because most of them are bills inclusive. You don't have to pay for lights, water, council tax, and the list goes on. You don't have to worry about that because that is already covered in your bill. Yours is to pay your rent, which is a reasonable amount, and then the rest is sorted out. So that is a very good way of saving money on your apartments. And with this kind of housing system, the only thing is you'd have to share common places with other people, such as the kitchen, the living room, and the washroom. However, but you can also get an ensuite in a shared apartment where you have your own toilet and bath yourself, and it also comes at a good deal. So if you are coming to the UK or you are already in the UK, you can easily move houses and then save yourself a lot of money. I'm telling you, some of the places can get shared apartments in apps like Room, Sopla, or Gumtree. So there are a lot of apps where advertise rooms on a daily basis. You can even set an alert so that when a room of your choice is advertised, you'll be sent an email directly so that you can check it out. And also consider staying away from the town center because houses in the town center are very costly. And just make sure that where you are going to rent has a good transport system where you can easily go to the town center or any place of your choice with ease. So secondly, after you've gotten your room, of course you need your bed, you need your wardrobe, you need household items. And where you can get that at a very affordable price is charity shops. So charity shops sell second-hand items and even new items at a very cheap price, then use the money for charity. A lot of things that you can get there. You can get your wardrobe, you can get your bed, you can get they've got very good stuff. Or British Heart Foundation. I got my wardrobe from British Heart Foundation and it was very good. Don't think you're in the UK so you have to get everything new. Even in your home country, people buy Ubruni Wewu. And when you are shopping, look for things that are on sale. When you go to most shops, they have a section where they are everything reduced or sales or whatsoever. That means they are trying to get rid of those items and bring more stuff in. So those things are at a very cheap price than they were and in good condition. So you can shop from those sites if you need them. Don't buy what you don't need. And then make use of your discounts. If you're a nurse, you have NHS discount. If you're a student, students have loads. They have discounts on everything. Students are they have good discounts, so make use of your discounts. Now talking about utility, if you live in an apartment where you have to pay the bills by yourself, you can easily compare the prices between the utility providers and decide to go for a cheaper one. It's your house, you decide where to get your electricity from. So for one, I didn't know about this information. I came across it recently and I think it will be good to let others know about it. So using websites such as Uswitch, you can easily put in your postcode and it will come up with the company you are currently with, and then compare it with other utility providers, so you can easily switch to a much more affordable utility provider. So all this little money that we just assume, oh, it is nothing, when you compile them, it is a lot of money. So with USwitch, you can easily compare prices for utility, internet, and mobile services, and I think it's a really good way of saving money. So now you've got your house sorted, you've got your bed, your wardrobe, your utility is also sorted. Let's talk about food. So when you're in the UK, you have to shop strategically, because you come across a lot of supermarkets or shops in the UK selling the same products at different prices. And see a toothbrush in Tesco, for example, for £5, you go to Asda and it's £4, you go to Lidl and it's £3.50. So you see, the prices differs from shop to shop. You have to make a good choice and decide where to shop. So if you want to save a lot of money on groceries, you would have to go to shops such as Lidl and Aldi. They are my forever favorite shops. Lidl and Aldi are very affordable, as well as Asda. So learn to buy your non-perishable item in bulk, and it will even save you more money if they are on sales. And there is something I've come across which I think is very, very cool. Where I live currently, on Sundays, when you go to the town center, there are a lot of people there selling local stuff all over. So tomatoes in bulk, fruits, and I didn't know about it. I was going to the gym, I got out from the bus and I was like, what is happening here? Why are so many people over here? People came shopping like in bulk, and I saw a lot of Africans there. I was just looking at the prices and oh my god, I couldn't believe myself. I was like, this is a good way of saving money. It doesn't matter where you are, just Google. There are specific days that those people come around, so just Google and know where their location is, the time and whatever, and buy in bulk. If you are single, you can couple with a friend, buy whatever you're buying in bulk, and then just pile things. Now let's talk about money itself. Financial management. So when I was in my country, I think I used to make a budget, but I wasn't really sticking to it, because what's the worst that can happen? I wasn't an overspender, but I didn't have any strict budgets. I had 2 accounts, but I was not even using one. I just had one main account. That's the same one I had all my money in. So I just put onto my mobile money what I want to spend and then leave the rest in my account. Coming to UK will turn you into a finance accountant. So I've learned to make a budget and stick to it. Sometimes circumstances may happen and you need to bend your rule a little bit, but try as much as possible to stay within your means. Try as much as possible to stay within your budget. One senior of ours who was talking to us when he first came in, he said he makes a strict budget, stick to it, and if he needs to go overboard, maybe if it's £200 he's spending for the month and something happens and he has to spend like £250, he will make sure that the following month he pays that £50 back, like very strictly. And I was amazed. I was like, this is serious self-discipline, and I think it's really good if you want to make it in the UK. So using apps like Monzo will help you track your savings, and manage your finance for you as well. And like I was talking about the savings initially, do not use one account in the UK. Do not save your money in your accounts that you use for a day-to-day, spending. And if you have goals for yourself, like buying a property or buying a house or anything, I would advise that you open an ISA account, because when you put like £4,000 in that account before the year April to April, the government is going to pay you back 25% of that, and that is £1,000 for free. And that money can only be used to buy your house. You can't take that money and go and use to buy a car, just solely for housing. And I think it's really good for people who want to consider buying property in the UK. And set a direct debit for yourself. So with this, you don't even have to think about it. First you want like £300 to leave your account every month into a separate account. Do that. You can also do weekly. So aside the monthly, you can do weekly direct debits where maybe like £25 can be leaving your account every week into your savings account, and just calculate that for the year and see how much that is. You don't have an excuse, like you can't say that, oh, I forgot to this month I didn't save any money. No, let the phone do the work for you. That's my next point. Avoid debts, please. Everything in the UK is enticing. If you want it, you can get it. The latest MacBook, the latest iPhone, then just have to do this. and you have it. But if you remember why you left your country, let me say it that way, you wouldn't be getting everything. But it's only when you need it. You don't need to get an iPhone if you already came to this country with a good phone. It's just going to be an extra debt on you that you would have to be paying for a year or two, and it's not worth it. That money could have been invested and then, you know, bring you some return. So moving on, learn how to do DIYs. I made a whole video about survival skills that you need in the UK, and DIY is part of them. In UK, every job pays the bill. If you want to be a cleaner for the rest of your life, it's going to pay your bill. Every job pays, every work charges per hour. So it doesn't matter that the person is a driver or whatever, they are going to charge you because that is their means of survival. That DIY is very, very important. So if you think you are getting any value from this video, kindly hit the subscribe button and the like button and comments, and let's chat. Now let's talk about transport. So when you come to the UK, a lot of people will tell you driving is not luxury, it is a necessity. However, let's look at it at a different perspective. If your workplace is 10-15 minutes away from your house, do you need a car? You don't, because having a car comes with a lot of unimaginable bills. Unless you've got reasons enough to own a car. Of course, if you've got a family, owning a car is a necessity, you know. Or if you live far away from your workplace, you can get a car. Luckily enough, in the UK, the transport system is really good. Like, it's reliable, A1. So that's why if you are going to look for an apartment, the moment you view the house, the next thing you should be viewing is the bus routes, just to make sure that, you know, you don't get yourself into a situation where you'll be struggling to get buses. So it will save you a lot of money, a lot of stress. And another thing about transport is don't go tapping from one point to the other. It is more beneficial if you buy your tickets in bulk, so you know that you work 4 times in a week. Get a monthly bus ticket or 3 months bus tickets instead of doing tap on tap off, tap on tap off. If you calculate the amount of money you spend tapping off and on all the time, it's a lot of money. Currently where I am, if you tap on and off, it's £2. So if you go to work, that is £4. And if you have to work 4 times in a week, how much is that going to be? But if you buy a monthly ticket, in as much as paying for it at that instance may look like a lot of money, when you calculate what you would have to spend in your day-to-day activities, because obviously you're not just going to be working. Yeah, you would go out, you know, for shopping, meeting friends, going to church, or you need to get there by bus, and that also comes at an extra cost. So it is more beneficial if you buy your bus tickets in bulk. What even helps most of us is there are also discounts that you can get for that. So if your workplace gives you discounts for buses, you can use that. So these are the points that I think will save us a lot of money. So if there are other points that you would want us to know about to help immigrants on this journey of ours, let us know in the comment section, and that would be much appreciated. So thank you for watching this video to the end. I'm really grateful for that. Keep liking and subscribing, and God bless. Until my next video, stay awesome.